Hey guys, welcome to my video, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna take you through my angelfish, Manacapuru angelfish breeding project. I fortunately had success with having them breeding. I unfortunately wasn't home, so most of the eggs was eaten by the other fish in the aquarium. But I have some left. I'm gonna show you that in the video, of course. If that has any interest to you, if you want to know more about how I did it, how I made them breed, you should continue watching. And yeah, I'm gonna try my best to share my experience with it and what I did, what is needed to do to have them breeding. But without any further ado, I'm gonna continue the video. So, good news and bad news. None of them is white also, but I have some eggs that is good. Here there's some white, but also has a small amount of good eggs. Unfortunately, I wasn't home when they laid the eggs, so for that reason I couldn't take them until it was basically too late. But I will have the chance again. The most important part is that I actually succeeded breeding them. I originally had 3 Manacapuru in here, but since I've got the pair, I separated or I moved the third one away because he was just causing stress. He was way more dominant than this male here, so I moved him, and then I left these 2 guys in there alone. Because otherwise it would be too stressful, and I'm not sure if they would breed or not. I didn't want to take any chances, so I decided to just do that. When I put them in at first, I had some issues with my osmosis system, RO system. So the water had a ppm on around 250. They were still showing signs that they wanted to breed. The breeding tube of the female was out, but it was visible, but it was not all the way out. It was visible the same way that it is now, which is just slightly. It wasn't until I hit the 120 mark on the ppm that they got started. So that seems that was an essential part, was to get the water soft enough. That's not a surprise, it says so everywhere. If you go read online or whatever, that it needs to be soft. So I made it soft, and I also added a lot of extract from these things here. I have a video where I show how to make that extract, so you can go and see that if you want to know how I did that. But so yeah, ppm at least 120. Preferably it's gonna be lower. It should be lower. They prefer that. I'm gonna keep it at, I think, probably around the 120, because then next time they show signs that they are ready to spawn, I'm gonna do a water change, 40% or something like that, with pure RO water with a ppm around 17 or 20. That is going to be slightly colder as well, because the thing that you have to do with Manacapuru is that you have to trigger them by simulating rainfall. So if you have the ppm, I know that a lot of people use TDS, but I use ppm. You have to convert that yourself, because I'm not sure about the numbers, but if it's pretty low, around the 120, maybe even 100, then you do a water change, lower the ppm, lower the temperature, and then you feed heavily with protein-rich foods. And that, I would suggest frozen food or live food if you have that. I've created my own fish food with some different things. I'm gonna make a video of that at some point. And then pretty soon after, you're gonna see spawning activity. Yeah, so that's the most essentials, I would say. I am looking forward to them spawning again. I have vacation now, so I will be home and have time to actually pull the eggs to make sure that they will survive. That will be all for today's video about the topic. So excited and very pleased that I was able to make sure that they spawned, and to even have a pair is just amazing. It has been an ambition of mine for some time, ever since I started keeping angels. I soon after wanted to also have success with keeping and spawning Manacapuru. I didn't have the opportunity to have a big enough aquarium when I lived in Sweden, but I do now, and I think I've had the Manacapuru for less than a month, and yeah, it didn't take me more than 3 weeks maybe to have the success, so I'm very pleased with that. It's a success. So yeah, that will be all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you got some information that you can use yourself if you also would like to try and have some success with spawning Manacapuru. If you would like to see more of my content, I'm gonna continue to post things that I feel like is good information to share, maybe some guides, and at least my experience with keeping my fish, spawning them, and so on. You should follow my channel. So I might see you in the next video. Bye guys.